And here's the mast project. This is all cheap hardware. The gable mount on the end of the house is about 35 bucks, including shipping from some eBay seller. Other than that, just cheap stuff. I mean, I've got 6 sections of mast, 4.5 feet each. Those are $7 each. I just added some extra guys. The set closest to the gable mount, the lower set, I just added yesterday. Those are anchored into the roof of the house. I just put in eye screws and I put coax seal around them and screwed through that so it's not going to leak. There was a flagpole here and it was all rusty and nasty. I just broke off the flagpole and pounded it down, and then I took a hammer drill and drilled into the concrete and put a lead anchor in. So yeah, 70 bucks of hardware and you've got a mast that's, peak of the roof is 14 feet. The sections collapse into each other, mount into each other a little bit. So say 6 times 4 is 24, 34, you know, a little bit below the roof. Say roughly 33 feet or something to the top of that mast. And then this is the fan dipole. That's a Ballon Designs Ballon that's optimized for the low bands. The lower dipole is 20 meters for daytime. The upper dipole is 40 meters. The lower dipole is just 14 gauge THHN. Because who cares? Cheap wire. Up on top is very heavy duty 12 gauge copper weld. That's got a break strength of 900 plus pounds. It's awful to work with. It's absolutely horrible. You can't solder it. It's ridiculous, but it's very strong. And I wanted to do the whole span here without a center support. Plus I've got DX Engineering 400 Max coax. It's not light coax, especially in the winter once it gets covered with ice and the wind is whipping around. That's a lot of force. And that just goes to the tree in the backyard here. That's a 6BTV vertical. That's the, what's this called? W9 VBR J-pole. I use it for 2 meters. You'll see a 6-7 foot long dipole hanging off below the J-pole. That's just a noise antenna for my Timewave ANC4. My noise level here is S8, S9 consistently. That drops it down to S1 or so. Timewave is amazing. You've got to play with a lot of different orientations of the noise antenna until you figure out how to null out the noise that's local to you. So obviously the signals are hitting the antenna up above, the dipole, the fan dipole up above, but the noise antenna down here just picks up local noise because it's not high enough. And that just works flawlessly. But yeah, you can see the cheap, quick and easy mast. That's Dacron rope. I had 1/8 inch, but I had tons of pieces spliced together because I didn't have any really long pieces left. So I ended up buying 1,000 foot of 3/16. So everything that's up there now is off of that 1,000 foot roll. And I think that was 79 bucks or something on eBay for 1,000 foot of 3/16 Dacron. And that doesn't stretch very much at all. It's UV resistant. It's really ideal for antennas, masts. So I've gotten 2 QSOs with CW so far. I've only used the 40 meter portion, Georgia and Texas. And I got a 579 from one guy and a 599 from the other. So I think we're doing well. And we've still got the 6 BTV for the other bands. But really, this dipole kicks its butt.